Hmm.
Sounds like a jet turbine.
Hmm?
So what sounds like a jet turbine?
Oh, you're probably hearing the laptop.
Probably should get that checked out.
There ain't nothing wrong with it. It's brand new. It's probably because it's hot in this room. And besides, the vent is not under the laptop, it's above it. I don't see anything beneficial on this paper either. Apportionment redistricting. Okay, now we're getting to the fun ones. This one's about apportionment, redistricting, and when required. All right, lady and gentlemen, this is it. This is the part where we decide how many representatives will there be in our legislature. My guess, since we're only gonna have 9 counties in our current situation and 9 islands, I was thinking of having. Well, right now I was thinking of having 1 representative per county, but on the island we get 2 representatives per island. So when we get our islands, it'd be 18 people. Right now, it would be 9 representatives, including 9 appointed representatives, such as the senators and ministers. So there will be 18. I think I've discussed this before in the last video, where we're going to have representatives, 9 of them, all elected by the people in their counties. But if they're unavailable or no one's elected, then a senator or minister gets to represent that county until the elections are done, till they actually get a representative. So, what do you think? Should we make it like that?
I mean, it sounds like an interesting idea.
Okay. Well, do you think 2 representatives will be good enough for, the 9 counties? Because that's all we're going to have is 9 counties. We ain't getting any more. There's no point of having any more.
I mean, I don't know how to word this right without fucking it up. I mean, I think one representative per county would be just fine instead of having like what the U.S. has. It has like two, on average two per like state and whatnot.
Well, it turns out we already had this conversation in the last meeting because I already had it written down. And yeah, you're right, Ross. It's have one elected representative for and from each federal county. And then have one appointed one for each county as well. So it looks like we already had this conversation. So good thing I got notes. But it looks like that's what's going to be in our thing. So yeah, all 9 counties, even the ones we have now, they'll definitely get elections where they'll actually elect their own representatives this time. And if they can't find anybody that'll be a representative, then a senator or a minister will be their appointed one anyway. Will be their representative until they actually get a representative. Well, not only that. With that said, I want to add more to that because I actually wanted to do this, and this is our chance. This is our chance to put it in the bill. This is our chance to put it in the bill. So. So let's see. Okay. Senator Ross, are you there? The clerk's not here right now, but she's okay. But are you still here?
Oh.
Okay. What do you think about this, Senator Ross? So let's say this bill passes. We now have reform legislation. All 9 counties will have elections for their representative in the unicameral. Now, here's the thing about this unicameral, right? It is going to be entirely separate from the executive and supremacy branches, right? As in, the senators and the ministers don't have to work in the unicameral anymore. However, let's say you're Montego County, for example. You're the only population there as of right now. So, obviously, you could run unopposed as the representative, which is an automatic win. But if you choose not to, and since you're already a senator, right? Until you get like a bigger population, you could just you could be the senator that I appointed to represent Montego County. So you're going to represent Montego County in the unicameral until you get more people, and then of course you get more active citizens to do elections to get representatives. So, and here's what I want about that. I want to make it an obligation, as in I'm going to make you, and this goes for both representatives in the unicameral and the senators and the ministers when they are doing representation in the unicameral. They are obligated to talk to every single constituent via people in their county. Every single one of them. Get their opinions, get their criticism, get them, I hate this, so stop it. I love this, so keep it going. I want you to get all of that. Get notes, get opinions, get whys, get hows, get all that stuff. And you have to do all of that before the next unicameral session. So what do you think of that idea?
I mean, for the size of our nation at the moment, I'd say just do 2 elected officials for everyone, as a temporary measure, so people can make so those 2 people can make the right decisions up until we get, let's say, more than 10 people per county, right?
Yeah.
And obviously, certain counties are going to grow faster, so.
Yes, Iroquois County is going to grow faster because it's got the most people. Matter of fact, about a day or 2 ago, there was a random on Facebook that wanted to tag somebody with our Nix flag. Of course, I had to talk to somebody about that, see if they know who the person is and whatever. Not that I mind that she's tagging someone with the Queen of Nix flag, but I don't know this person. Is she going to spread the word? Is she going to spread hate? Is she going to tag somebody with a flag and say, look at this guy, he's a terrorist, or some dumb crap like that? I don't know. So that's why I had to, talk around and see who the person is and see what she wants to do with the flag. Now, if she's going to spread the word around that we exist and we're accepting people, by all means. But I need to know that information first. So, and as far as I'm aware, I have no confirmation yet. So, I'm still waiting on that. But, I see your point. I really do. But, it's like this. One, I don't know why you changed your mind. You said 1 elected official, and now you're saying 2.
But I have to think about it for a minute because we're just a little too small for having just one or like a single person per little per
You mean we're too small to have 2 representatives? Because we're not that small to have 1 per county.
I meant we're too small as a nation with including people. We don't even have the land yet. For as a temporary basis, we'll run just 2 officials for all 9 counties. Group all counties into one. Kind of like just like a small representative group for like a whole nation in a sense. That makes any sense.
No, I gotcha. I don't know, Senator. I don't know. Let me see this recording. I don't know, because what I got written down already, this would the election part and the representation part are covered. Because our nation is small enough to have at least 1 representative to be elected from all 9 counties. Even if there is 1 person in there. Because that 1 person can be a representative. They'll just run unopposed. And for each county that does not have an elected representative, an appointed senator via you, or an appointed minister in the Court of Ministers, they can represent the county that does not have representation until that county gets an elective representative. So, the election and the representation part are covered in this part. What I'm asking here is, should I? And I'm probably gonna. I don't know. I want to hear your opinion, but I'm leaning towards doing it anyway. Should I, or no, not should I? Silly me. Should we, as the legislature, because, well, yeah, you're gonna be in it. I'm gonna be in it somehow. I'm still working out the kinks on that one. So you're gonna be in it. I'm gonna be in it. The Queen might still be in it. What is it? The other senators and ministers are going to be in it, and of course, whoever's going to be the representative is going to be in it. What I'm asking here is, damn it, I said I again. Should we make it an obligation to put in this bill, by the way, make it an obligation for each representative, whether elected or appointed, to talk to every single constituent, like say in Iroquois County, let's say they elected a representative there, and that representative is now obligated to talk to every single constituent in Iroquois County to get their opinions, to get their criticism, to get their all that stuff. Okay, and then bring all that to the next session about whatever bills that are being proposed for that next session. Should that be an obligation? Meaning, you're going to be forced to do it. That's what obligation means.
I wouldn't force anybody to do anything, honestly.
Well, here's the thing. We're a government. And this government, and right now, our government needs to work. So,
Right.
now,
But
it's different when it comes to
create-
the citizens that are not obviously not interested in politics to be in the government and such. But, you know, forcing them, that's different. Okay, let's, for example, let's say that's like part of the application form before you get elected. It's like, oh, you're going to run for election? Yeah. So what do I do? Well, you get to represent this county. It's like, awesome. And then you got to talk to every single person in there. Huh? It's like, yeah. So you ready for that? I got to talk to everybody? Everybody. Okay. So, yeah. And because of our small population, it won't be as difficult as people think. Iroquois County only has a total of 15 people. About if my math is correct, what did I say, 15? Yeah. Nine of them are adults. So it won't even be that hard at all to talk to all 9 of them. So, like, that's basically how it's going to be. You're just going to be obligated to talk to them. Now, you can plan on when to talk to them, and obviously, the people can talk to you whenever they want to. So if they need a political opinion or something about a bill, or they have questions about the bill that we're going to propose in the next session, they'll come for you because you're the representative. You're the one doing the politics. So they're going to come for you, or to you. They're going to come to you to ask those questions and such like that. So, yeah, that's basically it. That's basically what that is. So what do you think?
Well. Sounds like you're wanting to force people into.
I'm forcing us, as in me, you, the ministers, senators, and whoever the representatives are. That's it. No one else. Government. I am forcing government. I can't. You can. Not only that, you can't. I can't say I. I'm saying I a lot. I can't say I. You can't say you, because this is the legislative procedure. This is going to be in our Constitution. So this is this part is going to be constitutionally obligated to us anyway. So the Constitution is going to force us to do it. And if the people like it, the people spoken. So, and if the people spoken, they obviously mean they like it. So, and obviously I'm going to give this bill, once it's finished, to everybody. So, yeah. So I'm not forcing anybody. So this bill that's going to be in our Constitution is going to probably force us as a government to do our jobs, but it ain't going to force anybody outside of that. No. But whoever's running for an election or who's going to get appointed, they're going to be well aware of their new constitutional obligated duties. Absolutely. So, no, I'm not forcing really anybody. So, I get what you're saying, though. I'm mad about that, but I'm not really forcing anybody. So yeah. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the bill anyway. So that's what I'm gonna do. And besides, we have already done it. We've already made it an obligation anyway. You're not obligated, but our one man only representative that we've already created in a bill, I believe it was House Bill 9. He's already whoever that person will be, he's already obligated to talk to every single constituent in all 9 counties combined, because he's only one person. So yeah. So let's make our even if our here's the thing, Senator Ross. I get that our population is small, but we have a backup plan for people to still be represented, even though the population is still small. They'll still have representation regardless. So they'll still have, someone to speak for them in case they don't have anyone to speak for them for. So that's the whole point of it. Like, that's the backup plan. As long as there's things in our government that has a backup plan, there's really nothing to worry about. So that's why I want to put senators and ministers as a backup representation for those counties that do not have representation. So I think I'm gonna put that in the bill. Definitely make it an obligation for that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because I think that will be better for us to do. I think that'll make our government better, or our legislative branch really better. So even if it is small, we have something to work around that smallness. We have something to work around it, so it won't be broken. So, yep. So let's get back to reading this wonderful paper of ours. Now, this paper is talking about legislative districts. We're not going to have legislative districts. The islands that we plan on getting are too small to have them. And it's even in a nonpartisan representation of legislative districts, it's still a risk of gerrymandering. And gerrymandering is already banned anyway. So we're probably not going to even have legislative districts anyway. Now, if I'm correct on where it says it somewhere in I don't know if I made it the Constitution or did I make it someone else. It's somewhere. It's a bill somewhere. Where the counties can have their own legislative districts for their little councils, but not for the legislative branch. Ow. That hurt. We might not have to worry about this paper because it's only about districts. We might not even have it. I mean, I don't know, unless you have something else to say, Senator Ross. Do you think having districts is good or bad? I think they're terrible, having districts for legislative purposes.
I don't know how to answer that.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. That happens. Let's get back to reading it. Well, actually, come to think of it, I think we're actually done with this paper. Yeah, so let's go ahead and go to paper number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Interesting. I didn't realize that till now. Oh well, I'll get over it. Number of members, annual sessions. Well, I guess it's official in this constitution. We're gonna have 9. No, hold on. In this particular reading, I think we should put well, obviously ours is going to be a specific number. We're going to have 27 members in total, but not less than 9. And here's why I want to do that. The reason why I said 27 is because there's something that we can do in a legislative bill that is called a sunset clause. And what a sunset clause is, it is a deadline for a bill to trigger something or to be repealed or something like that. So I want to add where it will say we have 27 members, but no less than 9. But the goal is, in our current situation, is to have 9 elected members, and then have 9 appointed members. But of course, the 9 appointed members will have to be for the goals of the executive and supremacy branches. So obviously that means that means me and the Queen has to start, get off our butts and start getting more senators that'll actually do their jobs. Let's see, what was it? Yeah, so 9 elected representatives, and that's the entire unicameral. And if there's